We just got the new Amaran F22 flex light. In this video, we're going to be showing you 7 practical lighting setups using this light. Before we jump in, here's a quick breakdown of everything that will come with this light and how to properly set it up. As soon as you open the well-constructed Amaran carry case, you will see the light mat conveniently tucked away along with the required cabling and additional accessories. Let's first start with the stand. If you don't plan on booming this out, you can definitely use a basic light stand for most cases. Next, grab the 5/8 light stand adapter and tighten to the stand. And then grab either the right angle or straight baby pin adapter and put it in the other end of the 5/8 light stand adapter. Be sure to keep the knurled side facing out to attach to the light mat later. Next, take out the support bracket and pull up on all 4 screws and rotate the arms to make an X. Make sure each screw locks into place. Then we're going to take the light mat and connect it to the X bracket on all 4 corners. Simply slip the arm into the first corner of the mat, and for the rest, carefully bend each arm into place until all 4 corners are connected. I know it may seem scary, but Amaran said this is how you do it.
This is the way. This is the way.
Now slide the bracket into the baby pin adapter and lock it in to tighten. Now let's throw on our softbox by easily attaching the Velcro on all 4 sides of the frame. Next, attach your diffusion of choice. The kit comes with a half grid and a 2.5 stop magic cloth type diffusion. I like to soften this up as much as possible, so I actually attach both diffusions. Same method as a softbox. Velcro all 4 sides of the diffusion material into the inside of the frame. And if you want to control the spread of light, toss on the honeycomb grid by using the Velcro straps. Now let's grab the proper cabling and controller. Use the attached cable to conveniently hang onto the light stand. Another great way to attach this light to a larger stand like a C-stand is by using the aperture lightning clamp. The controller has the connection for it, but unfortunately this kit does not come with the clamp itself. You can pick one up on the Aperture website, B&H, or Adorama for around 70 bucks. I happen to have one from my 600D kit. Another great feature of this light is the power options. On the back of the controller is a V-mount adapter where you can connect either a 14.4, 26, or a 28.8 volt V-mount battery for a nice run and gun setup. I would only use this setup for shorter B-roll scenes that require the light to move around a lot, since the V-mount options aren't the most reliable for longer shoots. A nice touch to this setup is that you can see how many minutes or hours the attached V-mount will give you depending on what percentage of the light you're using. Or you can conveniently use the V-mount adapter to attach the power supply box on the back of the controller. And without undoing any cables, easily plug in the XLR cable from the power supply box into the controller. Next, plug in the light mat into the controller and then plug in the end of the power supply box to an AC plug. In this kit, you also have an additional 9.8 foot extension cable in scenarios where you need more distance between the light and the power supply box and controller. Okay, now that you know how to properly set up your light, let's jump into 7 practical lighting setups. Number 1 and most common scenario we will use this light is for interviews. This light is powerful and soft enough to easily be used as a main key light for interviews. As we shoot more and more interviews, we are constantly walking the fine line between simplicity and quality. We strongly believe this light mat hits right in between these two. It takes less than 5 minutes to be up and ready with a beautiful soft key light. And as we 100% believe this light can easily be used as is with the provided diffusions, we would most likely set up a quick 4x4 frame with an extra layer of diffusion to spread out the light a bit for an even softer lighting solution. Setup number 2. Oh, you know, we gotta have a top-down setup in this video, and the Amaran F22 makes it super easy to do. For this, you will definitely want to use a heavy-duty C-stand or combo stand and a boom attachment, so your light doesn't fall on any of your clients. Attach the provided grid and you have yourself a nice moody top-down setup. This is a nice setup for product photography as well. Setup number 3, interest lighting in small spaces. Think about the times you needed a small light you could attach to the top of your car or closet ceiling or even in your bathroom. This light fills that need. Strip it down to its core, just the mat without the softbox frame and diffusions, grab some gaff tape, and stick it literally anywhere you want. This is where that extension cable can come in handy. If you have your light gaffed onto the ceiling and you don't have a stand or platform for your controller and power supply box, then utilize that extra 9.8 feet of cabling, and then you can just put the controller on the floor out of the shot. Setup number 4, room tone or ambience fill light. This one doesn't take much explanation, and this comes in handy if you have other larger sources you are using as your key light and need to bring up the ambience of the room. Simply toss this on a stand and shoot it into the ceiling for a nice, even ambience bounce light. Setup number 5. Utilize this light to wrap your key light. For example, you have a large light source blasting through the window and you need a little extra wrap on the subject's face. This setup also adds a nice little eye light if you weren't getting one already from your other light source. Setup number 6 is the same idea as the last setup, but instead of wrapping the key, you can utilize this light for an opposite side key or a fill light. So if you're not crazy about having too much shadow or the client is requesting a little more fill, then easily toss this light mat up for a bit of extra fill, opposite of the key. Setup number 7, the hair light. If this is for an interview or simple B-roll setup that doesn't require a ton of movement, then a small light stand will do the job. If you need more room in your frame and are worried about the stand being in the shot, then grab a heavy-duty combo stand or C-stand with a boom attachment and extend it out to where you need it. That's the biggest plus to this light. It's so lightweight that booming out is safe and easy to do and doesn't require a larger crew to do it. You definitely wouldn't need a large, expensive setup like a Menace arm to get this thing boomed out. We definitely see ourselves using this highly capable, convenient, and flexible light mat in our interview setups, documentaries, and run and gun B-roll. We appreciate you guys a ton. This video gave you some insight into how you can use this light in your upcoming projects. Or if you would like to see more content like this one, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to hit that notifications bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Also, please follow us on Instagram for daily photo video tips and tricks. We'll see you guys in the next one.